Hello, everybody. And we have nobody on quite yet, but everybody's expecting it to be on at 11 o'clock. So it's 11 a.m. here in Chilliwack, BC. Welcome to my live stream. Hello, Irene Cosme. Nice. And she says, hi, host. And I will show that on the screen for my first time there. So thank you very much for coming in here, Irene. It's right on 11 o'clock. That's wonderful. And hopefully we get a lot more other people from our Team Canada, the Filipino International. Hopefully Team Raider comes in as well later on. We're hoping for the best NYTT organic people to come in as well. So welcome. So, Irene, where are you from? You're the only guest in my live. Where are you from? All right, Irene, I'm glad that you've done the thumbs up there. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. I recommend. Thank you very much for it. You're from the Philippines. What part of the Philippines? I have been to the Philippines. I've been to the Manila area, Cebu area, and also the Mindanao area, Davao, uh, General Central City, and my wife's area, Esperanza. Wow, beautiful country, very very beautiful. And now, yes, they just had those earthquakes. There's a lot of rebuilding to be done, but the the Philippines are, and the people there are very very resourceful. They'll get back up on their feet in no time. So, so you currently work as a maid in Kuwait for the last 4 years. You must miss home like crazy. That's a long time to be away from family. My wife was away from her area for about 6 or 7 years until we were able to get permanent residency here for her here in Canada. So it was a long time. It was like a big celebration when we went back because she was coming home, and there was a few other people who went home at the same time. So how many hours a week do you work as a maid in Kuwait there? 8 hours, or is it part time? How many hours do you get a week? – 14 hours a week, or is that 14 hours a day? A lot of people can work 14 hours a day, but wow, that's a lot. Well, that's a lot of hours if it's per day, not enough for a full week. So, and the way my wife came over to Canada is no days off. Uh, are you like a live-in maid? Like, you live at the apartment where you work? It sounds like a normal housewife if you have no days off, you know. So, well, I'm glad that you came to my live stream here, and so when you do have a day off, what do you normally do? Just have a sleep, or what do you do? 'Cause, I mean, you said you had no days off, but when you do have time off, what do you do in your spare time? So right now, I'm here in Canada, as I said, and I just recently got laid off about a month and a half ago from my job, and so I've been working on YTT or on YT uh, as something to do. Also looking at getting work here. Hopefully I'll get a job hopefully shortly, and then we can, uh, I can keep on supporting my wife. So yes, when I'm just to go back to the Mindanao portion of it here, we were when we're in Mindanao, I'm always like a big star. I guess you don't see too many foreigners come over that way, so you're treated pretty nicely when you're over there. I was I opened you may have heard of Margaret Falls near in Esperanza area, hot and cold pools. I opened something there. Oh, good. You go back to the Philippines next month. Well, hopefully you enjoy your family next month there. So good. Uh, so yeah, so I'm like treated like a star when I do go to the Philippines. I open like I do like cutting ribbons, and I get on TV. I was on ABSN when I was there for Christmas one year. I also been there. What else did I do? Oh yes, my wife's batch party. I was called up on stage and introducing all the batch for her school for almost all day. I was going to be the one taking the photos, but my wife was the one taking the photographs that day because she she had less things to do than I did. So, and I was pulled up for every game and every parlor game that there was at that batch party there. So, and then of course everybody wants to say hello to you while you're there. All right, just give me a few moments here as I just go remind a couple of my teams that I'm on. So, I'm almost. Yes, your family will definitely be Infinity Nine. Hello, Infinite Nine. Welcome. Hello, welcome to my live stream, and thank you for your support. Please get to know all of our everybody in here. Well, there's only two people, myself. Please thumbs up my live stream, and also get to know Irene Cosme, who is also in here with us here, and I will be also at the end of my live stream. I will go back and take a look at everybody that liked my stuff or subscribed to me. So if you're not already if you're not already with if you're not already a friend of mine, please like me, hit that hit the like, and you know what to do for the rest of it there if you go to these live chats there. thank you very much for your thank you very much for coming to my live stream. So we have already been because Irene was the first one in. We were talking about where she's working in Kuwait as a maid, and for the last 4 years, and she gets to go back to the Philippines next month there. So Infinite Nine, where are you from? Did we lose Infinite Nine or Irene? I only have one person viewing here. You're also from the Philippines. What part of the Philippines are you from? As I said, I've been to Mindanao. I've been to the Cebu area and to Manila, Cebu, and a lot of the Mindanao area because that's where my lovely wife is from. So, and her channel, if you'd like to go and check it out, is I'll write it down in the comment section here, so you all can look at it. So, she'll be coming in here as well. So as you can see, Food and Overseas is my wife. She does a lot of cooking and kind of food related vlogs when she's out, like hot pots at restaurants and eating out at a Filipino restaurant. It's not very close to us, but it's about 45 minutes away from us. She does things that are really, really exciting to her. Things like she went to Victoria. She got to pretend to be a princess for the day or for a weekend, actually. And we stayed at the Empress Hotel, which is a very fancy hotel. And she did, I think, a couple blogs on that. So if I'm going too fast, please just let me know. So you're from Mindanao as well. So what part of the Mindanao are you from there, Infinity? As I said, I've been to many parts like Davao and to General Central City. I've also been to Esperanza, which is in the Sultan Kudarat area of Mindanao. Very beautiful part of the Philippines. Uh, so it's um, it's very beautiful there. It's very, very humbling to see how I live here in Canada to where they live every single time I go, and I love being with them. I love, the people. Yes, I have a lot of my family always taking care of me when I'm down there because I am a foreigner. They want to keep me safe as a family member, kind of thing. But yes, I know of and one of my biggest passions is to watch boxing with Manny Pacquiao. Your long-term time hero, boxing hero. Uh, I am a fan of Manny Pacquiao, and I'm hoping that to see another fight of his, hopefully coming up soon. So, Davao, the oral. Is that actually just Davao? I would imagine that's just Davao, isn't it? So, Davao is very beautiful. I've been there a couple times. I've seen all the cathedrals in the Davao area. Anyway, if I got the right area. I got to see the city hall, which is very beautiful with that display out front of the. I believe it's like an older municipal hall area that they used to use. Um, as I said, I've driven through so many areas of Mindanao that I may have gone through Davao de Ora area. So wonderful, beautiful area. Love the. As I said, I don't get to go do much other than being to uh, my wife's family's farm in the Esperanza area. But when I go through it while driving, it's very beautiful. There's a lot of there is this area is a very, very beautiful area. A lot of palm trees, lush in some areas in the mountain areas. Uh, uh, I've been on some roads that are like, if you ever seen the TV series Dukes of Hazzard. My father-in-law, a few years ago, was driving down this one road and he hit this kind of like divot, and he just started to jump, and all I could hear is in my head, and it came out my mouth, and I felt like I was jumping over a ravine kind of thing with the show. So, and when I did that, my father-in-law just laughed. So excellent. We have two there still. Now we can talk a little bit about making friends and stuff like that. Again, here in my chat, I have a special recommendation. Okay, so I'm from BC, Chilliwack, Canada. So that is about an hour away from Vancouver, British Columbia, on the west coast. And we have Penguin Fan here supporting me. Thank you very much for coming. Smash that thumbs up and become friends with everybody. Let's get going here. And the ones that weren't here, a lot of you guys did not come last time to my last live stream, and I was talking about how when you're talking or commenting to people's videos, I know a lot of you are from the Philippines, and you might not know the English that you're looking to say for the particular, say for myself who is English. You can use Google Translator as a good way to write something in somebody's language that they would understand and really enjoy, to make that connection there. We get our tendency just to speak in our own general language and stuff like that. So we're we're just we're here to help you out. And as I said, that was just one key thing, that you can speak in that person's language back in Google with Google Translator. It hopefully does a good enough job. I know a couple times I've used it for Filipinos. Like if I'm trying to tell my wife something in Filipino to try to help her out to understand the situation, I would use it, and she would look at that and she said, that is not the right translation, but I got what you're trying to tell me. So yeah, use Google Translator. As I said, this is a platform for multiples. Hello, Geraldine Zook. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome. We were just talking about getting friends, and we have a couple people from the Philippines. I did not ask Penguins Fan where they are from there. Please jot that down in the comments, and I will read that comment shortly. And Geraldine Zook, where are you from? Good. I'm glad you've done the like there, Geraldine. And welcome to everybody. Welcome to my live stream. Excellent, Irene. I definitely like the fact that you're here, and thank you everybody who's here. I'm sorry I have a few people who may have. Oh, I got my subscriber. They must have been going back and forth between people's houses, so my count went from being around 3 or 4 people down to 2 and back up to 4. So thank you very much. I shout out. As I think I told Penguin Fam once before when I was talking to him on a chat that my cousin Rob Tallis used to work. We used to be a goalie for the. Oh, cool. So there's probably another Penguins fan in Pennsylvania, or your Flyers fan, whatever one works there. But anyway, my cousin used to be a goaltender for the farm team of Wilkes-Barre in Pennsylvania there for a while. That was in between the stints of being up with Boston Bruins as a backup goaltender back in the day. We're looking at around 20 years ago now. So he's around my age, which is around 40 something. So He's obviously retired from hockey, but he is the goalie coach now for the Florida Panthers. If you're a big hockey fan, so wow, we got people from the USA. I welcome you all. Pennsylvania, that's the East Coast, and that is around uh, three. You're almost around 2:19 your time right now. Well, I thank you very much. That's getting in the early afternoon on the East Coast of Pennsylvania. So thank you very much for joining me. Now, please, I'll let you know that we are. This is my third live stream, and I said that we'll just have a general talk today. And if you're a photographer, I will be showing some of the gear that I use as well. Probably in the last hour, I'll do about a 2-hour segment today. So please just hang in with there, and you can see all my my camera gear that I use, and we can just look at it and we can have answering questions on there. If you have a topic that you would like to go over, whether or not that is the YTT's kids regulation that just came in that is making it a little bit harder for people to make kid-friendly content, please let me know. We can definitely have that conversation. It seems like it's a hot topic yesterday, and I can continue it if you like. If you have any other questions or concerns, you want to talk about my area here in BC, just let me know in the comment section. We'll be more than happy to answer all of them. And I thank you for everybody who came to my live stream. Shout out to, we're going to shout out to the people who have actually commented. I would like to shout out Irene Cosme. Please go to her house and help her out there. And if you're not already friends, Infinite Nine came in here. Please go to his channel, their channel, and take a look at their video. Please watch about 3 or 4 minutes of their video. Comment on what you see. If you don't understand what's on there, please just try to follow along the video as best as possible. Also, please also go to Food and Overseas. So thank you very much. Penguin fan, thank you very much. You must be a Pittsburgh Penguin fan. And of course, Geraldine Zook, who came in. Please go to their house and if you're not already friends, please join up there. So. All right. Anybody have a topic that they would like to discuss today? Is there anybody who would like to promote their channel today? I can leave an invite in my chat here for somebody to come on board if you like, and you can discuss your. You can definitely come on board and promote your brand, yeah, you can promote yourself for a little while, and I'll interview you a little bit if you like. So we will definitely be more than happy to accommodate anybody who likes to come on and just speak. Oh, we're down to just one person on there. So who's still here? I'm sorry if I'm losing people. I realize that I'm English only, so please. I guess people have done fishing here. All right, we have not too many people writing in here. Thank you for all that who've shown up right now. All right, I'm gonna just make sure that people realize I'm here. So if you're still with me, please stay a little bit longer here. I would love for you to chit chat, have fun. I know there's not too many people in this, but I'm building my audience view. Please just be patient with me as I just go and see if I can grab some more people to come in. All right. So thank you very much. Hello. Welcome to the new people that came into my stream there. Thank you very much there. As I said, I'll just be a little bit paused at this moment here. I'm just grabbing to see if I can grab more people to come into our group right now. Thank you very much for your ongoing love and support of my sorry, channel. Sorry about that. So I'm just going to go to some of my groups and just see if they will be willing to come and support me here. So I'll be right with you. All right, so we'll try one more team here. I'll be right with you. Um, all right, so I just went to a few places here. Thank you very much for your patience. And we have Roy Gould in the room here. Yes, thank you very much for coming to my live stream. And Roy, as I have we have lots of, well, we got 3 people in here now, so that's great. Thank you very much for all coming to my live stream. And Roy, especially to you, you just came in. Roy, I am from Chilliwack, British Columbia, which is about an hour away from Vancouver, British Columbia. So I'm just down the highway from Vancouver, British Columbia. And you, Roy? All right, Irene, I see that you need to leave in about 20 minutes because you need to sleep. It must be late there in Kuwait. And you have probably a long, long day as well, especially with your 14 hours a day, 24/7 response time for your work. So we can understand that you'll need some sleep. So hopefully you and thank you for joining me. And as I said, if I please keep on enjoying this. So again, Roy, I'm just going to ask you where you are from, and thank you very much for coming to my live stream here. So now, Roy, is there any topics that you would like to? Again, I'm going to ask for topics I can speak about, and that we can have a discussion about while we're having while we're. You're very welcome, Irene, because she said thank you for your understanding, host, and So thank you very much for her coming in and supporting my live stream. She's been with me since the beginning. She was the first one in my live stream today. Thank you. Please come and share the live stream with your other friends that are. I'm pretty sure you're all in some sort of group, like a vloggers group. Please invite them to come along here. It'll be important. It's important to me to help you out if there's any kind of a specialty or any kind of a question you would like to ask me. As I said, I am from Chilliwack, British Columbia, so yes. Wazel's husband wants to be Canadian, yet our prime minister takes cesarean, and we don't know who they are. Well, yes, that is a concern of mine too. We can definitely talk about refugees in Canada, which we take a lot in a year since we've had our Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. That's our Prime Minister. Thank you for coming there, Bahavu May channel. Thank you very much. Thanks for the thumbs up there. And Alona Vlogs, nice to always see you in my supporting me. We were just talking about a topic that came up by Penguin Fan that we have a lot of Syrian refugees trying to get into Canada because we have such an open door policy on immigration since we've had Justin Trudeau as our. And thank you for Faye's family for coming in as well. As again, I'm getting a lot of love and support from all my channels that I'm with there. I guess they got the request. So we got more people coming in, and as I said, Syrian. I have no problems in immigrations. We're all immigrants in Canada, but the fact is that there has to be a control of how many Syrian refugees or whatever, or even immigration in general. There has to be a control of how many numbers, because as much as I would hate to see this, we will be all competing for the same jobs or the same housing. So you have to have a balance, is what I'm trying to tell you. We welcome everybody here. And if you want, please practice your English here. Yes, now the people who are joining me kind of know, because I have a lot of people who are Filipino LS creators and stuff like that, and they talk in their native tongue, like Visayan or in the Philippines, or just Tagalog in general. And I'm kind of trying to read the notes, so they now know that how I kind of feel. I get nosebleeds from their blogs, because I'm reading a lot of Tagalog. Basically, I'm just going there to make sure to fish and have a conversation. My wife is Filipino, as I said. So back to immigrations on that one. My wife came over because of she was able to get a work permit, and then it became an open work permit to work. First it was for just care aid for an elderly person here in BC, Canada, and then it worked into an open permit when she was having no luck finding a job as a care aid. But there's a lot of problems that happened with my wife coming here. I eventually had to marry her to be a permanent resident here in Canada. So Penguin Fan says, I don't want Canada to look like Europe, because look at Germany, France, and the UK filled with Africans and Syrians. It's a mess. as I said, yes, it needs our government needs to stand tall and close some of the loopholes of refugees. Like there has to be a certain amount of refugees they'll take in a year, compared, and it has to be dealt with how much of the other populations they have, and it has to be an yes, my wife has to translate everything here. Yes, my wife is from Mindanao area, so she's as I said, uh, she's sleeping, but I can get her up for a bit. If you just give me one moment, everybody, I'll just put my headset down, or I'll walk and see if my wife can get on the live stream and she can help her. Uh, yes, I'll give back the her live stream, or her channel is food, can't spell, food and overseas is my wife. Please go in, go take a look at her house, be friends with her, take give her a thumbs up, a great comment. She is Filipino, so she can. No, it's, so I'm gonna pause at this moment here. All right, give a moment here. She'll be she'll be on shortly. Mahal, can you go on my live chat, please? You're not on my live chat. You don't have your one's on something else. All right. Thank you for the delay and the intermission there. So excellent. Yes. So we're back here. We're talking about this area. I would hate to see Canada turn into it, but not like the European countries. We have a lot of land. Where France and Germany have a lot of smaller, a very small. We have a very small. They all have small land masses in Germany, like Germany and France. We could spread it out a lot longer, and it might be even better off for Canada to have it, so we have people managing the lands where they are. Um, we are so heavily density close to our freeways, and if we spread that out a little bit, we could accept as many people as we really wanted to, if we do it correctly. If we don't do it correctly, then we're going to look like European nations. So as I said, immigration is a difficult situation. It's so broad. It's so um, if it wasn't for immigration of any sort in Canada that has a control, we would be like the other countries. And I believe Justin Trudeau with the Syrian refugees and I call it the uncontrolled population. They should all be applying for immigration the same way that everybody else have the same rights. That people who are doing their PR, that kind of stuff, and not be hiding in our country, sort of under immunity from governments, because we don't know what they are. We haven't done a background check on them. We haven't done that research, because there are people here probably under false precepts, because they're telling the government, I'm being persecuted in my other country. Well, what are you being persecuted for? We don't want other people coming in and running amok, through our legal system. We already have that legal system's already cram packed. You can never get a date when you need it to be. So you're looking for a fiance. Well, you have to date first, Irene. And there's a lot of guys that would definitely want to date a Filipino. There, that is a very, very big sector here in Canada. There's a lot of even Americans that want to date Filipinos. And as I said, yes, there are some Filipinos that can break your heart. I've seen the devastation of some people that have dated a Filipina, and only some, but in most cases they're good. Most Filipinos are pretty respectable people, but it's not the norm that Filipinos will break people's heart. But it's just like any other person. You have the right to choose whatever person you want to be with, and no, like anybody else, it's not them. It's not you probably per se. It's that they're looking for something else. Like I mean, you can't force that on anybody else. Love will come naturally to a Penguins fan there. So see, now becoming dating forum here. Okay, great. Come on in if you want to find a Filipina. Come on in, Canadians, Americans, whatever you want. I have people in here that want dates and citizenship here in Canada, which a lot of people may have been to a stream called Arlene and Prasanna. She just did a couple series on how to get your PR to come to Canada. Some that are during how you do it through work and a few things like that. So please just you most as I said, I forgot what I went through. Sorry, I'm normal. So as I said, we were talking about immigration and dating, and basically the same breath there for a moment. So we'll talk about the dating. Dating a Filipina can bring you very joy, lots of joy and joy if you find the right person. Just like anybody else, you have to be compatible. Um, if she breaks your heart, well, maybe most times people have their heart broke is because they were dating with them for a while and they thought something was transpiring with them. Like anybody else, like you with any other lady or man, whatever, vice versa. I'm not. So we are we're 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 human. We want certain things, and some women are just out to get a guy, and some women are looking for certain criteria. You might not please everything. I'm sure my wife would contest that I I was probably a nice guy, and that and that when we're dating, she saw a lot of good traits in me, and then we started dating, and then we got engaged 6 months later because we had to have a PR. But I thought I was falling in love, and she must have thought the same thing, and liked the fact that she loved me enough that she would do that, and we're together today. So as I said, I would recommend that you just date it, not date at your own time frame. So yes, everybody's talking in partial English, and I guess the English is for me, and my wife is responding to the to Tagalog. Well, English is a very hard language to learn if you're from the Philippines. And I've heard most people get taught, and they've been taught enough that I could understand them. I call it crocodile English in her homeland of Mindanao because my father-in-law used to always say, "We're going down our road. It's all crocodile," just like my English kind of thing. So, and then a lot of people call it carabao. Um, I, I, I understand that because the almost the national symbol of Mindanao is caribou for working and farming. So that's great. Wow, we're finding love on we're excellent. we got we got we got people connecting. That's good. I want people to connect. So whether or not it's serious or not, I'm glad that we are here connecting to one another. So some of the things that slang um, uh, that we say in Canada are a, and a is just like a end phrase. Like, I mean, how are you doing? A. Um, I don't use it much myself personally because I'm on the West Coast and I have spoken to many Americans in my day. So I might even say, huh? And that's an American saying, just like a. So I spoke on the phone to all over the United States and Canada when I was working in a call center, and I would pick up a lot of accents. And a lot of people think I'm from the sales because I got a drawl to my voice, but that's because I could relate to a lot of people because I would try to adapt their accents, which is really hard for people who don't know English to incorporate them. Like, I mean, I would get into a Texas draw, hey man, or something really more like. So how big is your belt buckle today? If he's from Texas, like, I mean, and they would call things like unplugging something a critter, and I said we don't. One time I told this guy, well, I don't. Sir, we do not recommend that you cook your critters over your modem for your internet. And he laughed at that, and I kept on going on that joke for a long time. I try to adapt to their to the accents that are all over the place. So even Filipinos, and I have to do the same thing. I might not understand, but if you rephrase it, I'll be on your page on the same page. Everybody's communicating. That's great. I'm glad to see the interaction in my page going through here. Yes, I'm sweet like. We're becoming funny now. We're becoming a little bit naughty in here. I'm not sure how this happened, but I guess it was all about the dating. Let's keep on going. Keep this conversation going. Is there any other topics anybody else wants to talk about other than dating, that you're sweet, that kind of stuff? Yes, we all have Facebook, so you can know a lot of people a lot more that way as well. So as I said, I want you guys to be all friends. Like, I mean, and even join me. I'm gonna try to do these live streams at 11 o'clock. We've already been on for 49 minutes. I'll try another hour, and hopefully, and if These comments are getting quite juicy there. I like it. I love it. I love it. Everybody, keep on keep on communicating and with everybody the best you can. As I said, it is a mix of English and Tagalog today here, so I I'm trying to get the gist of the conversation sometimes. Wow, we got people hooking up in my live stream. Welcome to the dating channel, the matchmaker. I can just change my channel from Shutter Speed Network to the matchmaker. So, uh, so anyway, just and if you are gonna talk to each other afterwards and go to their Facebook, please be respectful of them and their space and just be nice. Filipinos are nice women. They and they're beautiful and they're smart. And as I said, if you want something from them, you have to figure out what their likes and needs and their views are. But that'll be over time. And we have other comments that says Salamat po, food and overseas from Faye Family Channel. I know that's thank you, food and overseas. So I know very little of Tagalog, so that's how I can follow. Remember, these people have to go to sleep too. They're penguin fan. uh, you, if you would like to put your Facebook link in here, you can if you like. If it'll accept it. Well, I'm living about a month and a half here. As I said, I worked in a call center. I know there's a lot of call centers in the Philippines as well, and but the fact is, I worked here in Canada, about 5 minutes away. I had multiple. I did technical support and billing for this company for over 18 years. And then my contract ran out and they had no other options for me, so I left and now I'm here helping you guys connect. Oh, Irene, somebody will love you one day. So, but go have some sleep so you can think better in the morning. Hopefully, come and join my live stream tomorrow at 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, about the same time frame. So, if you want to come, please come tomorrow. So as I said, if you would like to add your link, I think the best thing for adding your Facebook links would be to go to their pages and put their comment in one of their videos with the link in there so they can see it, and then you guys can connect that way. So Ryan's Facebook not tuned. Can I have that in English there, Alona, if you can? Well, come on back. You know, we're now a dating channel, I guess. So, well, you can maybe find somebody tomorrow. All right, so we have I have about three Facebook groups that I'm a part of. One is Team Canada vloggers. I will put this in my description at the end of the live stream. So if you come back once it's done, we also have Team Pinoy Vloggers International, and I also have Organic YT Friends as another one, and I have had other ones come in my vlog yesterday. Team Raider was another one. So, but I'm not part of their group quite yet. I wish they would have came back and helped me out, but then they can give me the link. So yes, Pinoy Vloggers International is the big one, and then we have Team Canada, which is a sub stereo one, like a sub one for people in Canada. If you're from anywhere else, I'm pretty sure Pinoy Vloggers International will give you a link or direct you to the one for if you're in the U.S. There's a U.S. Version of our that particular sector. They can get you connected there, and they also have a live chat. So if you do a live stream like this, you can plug in your live stream, and they will come and support you on your page here. Well, we went from 7 to 6K here viewing, and it's been about an hour. Well, thank you very much. And I am part of the page there. As I said, I'll put a link to the bottom where you can get connected with Team Canada, the Team Pinoy Vloggers International, and Organic, which is another Organic YTT. And you just keep on joining these groups, and what they can do is they also will post people's. You can also connect with people that way as well. And of course, we thank you for the support of the Team Pinoy vloggers. If it wasn't for them, I think I would still be at 0 views today. Team Canada, if it wasn't for you, I would still be at 0 viewers today, probably. Probably is a word I use a lot. Probably is a word I use quite a bit. As a to describe something, and it means that I'm not sure. It's basically I'm not sure in English, and so I if it wasn't for them, I don't know where this live stream would have gone. And all the people who are coming from other channels or you're part of other channels, please. I would also like you to. I would like to have you all put what kind of other groups that you were involved with YT with YouTube support groups for supporting new people that are on LS or new subscribers on Facebook, so they can get their views. Team PV, and yes, they will support each other all the way. That's right, Faye. Thank you very much for that vote of confidence. I needed that lift up. Again, please thumbs up my page here. Please invite other people. If you're from these channels, please that I mentioned, please invite your the other people to come and help out and come and join the live stream. Again, we have people who are here to start dating. It looks like. And other people are interested in Canadian immigration and immigration. So we'll go back to the immigration. I think I kind of left that for a bit because it's such a heavy subject, and so we needed that brain. Well, yes, we understand that most of the Pinoy Vlogger International are not here because it's probably like 2 o'clock in the morning in the Philippines right now. So they're probably very, very busy getting their sleep or too long. So this is a very odd time to come on. I'm doing basically probably a very early morning on in the Philippines. Just give me a moment here as I just double check the time in the Philippines, which is on my world clock here, very, very shortly here. So Where is it? So we're almost there. And if you're like me, my eyes are not the greatest, so I'm not going to find it right away. Yes, it's 4 a.m. in Manila, so it is very, very early, but I know that half of them don't sleep. Oh, we have ESN OFW vlog. Welcome, hello, welcome. And they also shout out to everybody. Thank you very much for coming. It's appreciated. Wow, I'm getting a lot more here. So ESN OFW vlogs. We've been talking a lot about, well, there's been some dating happening. And we are yes, we have been talking about immigration today, and here in Canada we've been talking about lots of things. We're talking about shouting out all kinds of the Filipino internationals and Team Canada vloggers from the same team. YT Organic Friends is another one. I will put some of my links on here. So if after the live stream is over, give me about maybe an hour or so I can do more of a description for you. And if you want to get involved with these teams are wanting to help you. If you want to do a live stream, which watch hours is very important for you to get your monetization from Grandpa YT, they can help you get this watch hour, which is 4,000 watch hours, which is 100. What? It's give me one here. It's like 240,000 minutes that you have to have. So watch hours. We thank you very much. Okay, so yes, I am Canada, and I welcome all my fellow Kabayans and Filipinos around the world that are coming here. Or if you're not Filipino, we welcome you as well. There is no, we have no other. We have a common interest. We are here to make friends. We're trying to get ourselves ready for the next step, which is graduation. And when somebody graduates, I think I'll go and grab my old grad cap out, and we'll graduate together and congratulate you. So thank you for all those who have thumbs up my live stream, and all those people who have looked through my channel and have liked it. I just please, I would like you to be on here at least 20 minutes. If you're on a live stream of anybody, you should be on here for 20 minutes or more. If this is interesting comments, interesting. Oh, we still have Irene still up there. Nice to see you there. And who else I have? I have 8 people. So I welcome you all. I welcome you all here to. It is actually a cloudy day here in Chilliwack, but it is got some sun breaks, and the sun breaks are you. Actually, there's lots of sun breaks outside as well. It's lots of clouds, lots of, and there's some sunshine going through, and you're the major sunshine in this live cast, and it's up to you. And we have shout outs from ESN OFW vlogs for food and overseas, and Lona blogs. I'm Irene Cosme. I'll show this one here. There we go. Again, shout out to everybody. The support is amazing. I'm hoping to grab more people at this time slot. I realize that this is the middle of the night in Manila time, 4 a.m. wow, they might be even waking up by the time I finish my live stream, 5 a.m. A lot of people go to work, so hopefully they come to this little, yes, that red button. We all love that red, we love that red button to be smashed, and the blue button, and a nice comment. And as I said, again, I'll restate, as friends here, yes, I appreciate everybody who's coming here. I appreciate your language, but if you're doing somebody who has an English back or like say a Filipino background, please use Google Translator. We have that available in our tools. So if you have something in say English and you want to translate it to somebody in Arabic or in whatever, you can do that with Google Translator. Just a key little tidbit I found out the other day. Well, I didn't think of it, and I didn't think outside the box until that time. I've been doing this for a month and a half, so of fishing and trying to do some live streams, and I'm going to try to be more consistent. So as 11 p.m. right now, it's 12 p.m. my time right now, and we are just going to we are here to help and support each other. But this area and this time slot needs to be filled too. From all angles. Like I mean, from YTT Organic to the Filipino International to Team Canada. There are different hours that there's people who need to be on for a live stream and need the support, but you also have to have those time slots. So basically, like it's an ongoing TV program. So you can get the word out that somebody's here to support you. So if you have any other comments or suggestions for me, please write it down and I will get to them as fast as possible. So all right, we still have 7 people here. Is everybody present? Everybody still entertained today? So and this is where you forget to smile. So please, when you're doing Alice, smile. We want to see you smile and have a fun time. Yes. As long as I said, Food and Overseas is my wife, and she's on the other side also supporting me. I thank you very much. She's doing that by getting up a little bit earlier for work and help me out because I know she has a long night coming up very, very shortly. This is why my live streams are a little shorter. Is because I do need to take my wife in about about an hour and a half from now to work, which is only a few minutes away. But yes, every time I saw, so smiling is good. If you're one of my favorite vloggers out there that is from that is Canadian, that is living out in the Philippines in the Mindanao area, is Kulas or becoming Filipino. I love it all the time when he's standing there with this group of people and he has a sign that says "Smile." Let's get through life with a smile. We understand that there's going to be difficult and like smile through all tribulations. Are all every time you have a problem, smile through it because I mean it might put you in a better mood throughout the rest of the day, even though there's something's wrong. And also laugh once in a while. Laugh and have fun. Like I mean, this is going to be a fun journey. I spoke yesterday about how about Saturday or Friday or Saturday I was talking to somebody and I realized I was not getting my watch hours. I was so devastated. But what happened is that I picked myself up. I said, "It is possible. Anything is possible. Anything is very, very possible to do." Oh, we got 9 people. Wonderful. Let's continue on. This is good. Oh, welcome, Missy Pie, to the live stream. Welcome. Oh, I got drinks galore here. Woo! And drink. Slurp. Sorry about that, everybody. I thought I'd just do some ASMR for you. Let's see. Find something that doesn't make a loud enough sound. Oh well. I was gonna tap my glass for the ASMRs and people who slurp their drinks and stuff. It's supposed to be it's a different form of videos. If you ever saw them, they're very different. I've seen people tap on the screens, but most likely people are just want quiet, relaxing music when you have ASMR. It's a very big fad going on even live streams. They're just sitting there. They're basically quiet and they're tapping glasses or they have quiet loyalty-free music and stuff like that. So let's slurp again and have fun. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for coming to my live stream. Hopefully you're somewhere close to being in graduation. So I believe that is iced tea. I wish it was something else, but it is iced tea. Actually, no, it's water and something I use is Intra. That's what that was. Intra is a health drink that we have here. We have boxes of it still that we haven't sold, but we're drinking it instead, which is really good. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Intra. Have you ever seen this advertised here? It's called Intra. Has lots of vitamins and stuff like that in there. We've been trying to sell this, but we use it personally for ourselves. It's and we have lots of it. So we have capsules, we have everything. So we have lots of it. I'm hoping we get rid of it before it expires. But I'm working on this right now. So this is my full-time, well, my part-time career, I can call it. So everybody please go to everybody's houses. Please comment. As I said, you have resources. If you don't know English well and you want a nice sentence that is really fluent in Tagalog or whatever it is there, please use Google Translator. I think I'm the only person on chat or live chat is recommending this. It helps you build relationships with others. And if they send back something back, like even if you said, I don't know English in it or where it is, but or I don't know English well, so I'm typing in well, whatever. It's just to build relationships is what these channels are for, is to get yourself notified. Again, I'm going to do another invite for anybody who would like to come on with me and be maybe interviewed by me. I'll probably interview you a little bit, and then you have a chance to explain your channel because I am going to do this for another 45 minutes here. So I've put the link down below. Click on it. Please don't be afraid. I'll be more than happy to bring you aboard, and you can promote your channel if you want today. So this is a good time. While we're doing this, I did say in my description I was going to show you some of my gear. As you guys all know, I'm a photographer, a little bit of a videographer, a little bit. So the first thing is, while we're waiting for people to get some come aboard here, I'm going to show you some of my gear. For vlogging, I do something really simple because I'm not a big videographer, and I just use a GoPro 7. I bought this last year around this time. It's been very handy, but I recommend if you do get a GoPro 7 that for some of the video editing, such as 4K, that this thing does, to make sure you have a high enough processor to get it. It's very versatile. The shake proof of it is amazing. The stabilization is very good. As you can see, some of my blogs. If you looked at some of my blogs, or when you get a chance to look at it a little later on, please look at my blogs and show you the type of quality that you get. Some have set them on the wrong values. And the nice thing I like about the nice thing about the GoPro that I like today is that that does have that back screen. And normally, if you just point it in front of you, just like this in front of you, there is a back screen. As you can see, my computer screen there and all the chat responses there a little bit. But you can go like this, and it basically gets you in frame. Like, I mean, a lot of people have those flip-ups. Centering is not my main focus. I want to show what I'm going out the video. If I'm explaining something, I just need something. Hello, Ala and Mutaz. Thank you for joining the channel. Wow, amazing that all the love and support I'm getting. I'm just going over my GoPro here. Now, there's a lot of settings that you can get into with the camera, but I like it for stabilization, and I do a lot of things outdoors. And one of my main factors is I already have a lot of gear. And I'll show you some of my camera in a few moments here that I use when I do photos. I'm more a photographer than I am a videographer. I'm learning a lot more. Again, we have Team Pinoy Vloggers International. Shout out by Alona. Thank you very much. I'm not doing that enough there for you. Team Canada, who was here yesterday for me through the same family. And then we have our YTT Organics. Hopefully there's people here from them as well. Thank you very much, everybody. Okay, I'm sorry, Faye. I guess it's the child. Again, we were going to talk about that too, about the child friendly rules kind of thing. As I said, the new YTT rule about how content on how you make your kids friendly kind of thing. It's there to protect kids, and we all love our families and our kids, our nephews, or wherever, our nieces. We have kids that we want to protect. So I believe this kid, as much as YT grandfather YT. Thank you very much. It's 2:16 in the afternoon. Wow. So you're in the Eastern time zone there. Or is that 2 a.m. in the morning? So that could be somewhere else. So, but anyway, the fact is, we were talking about kid-friendly content, and if you don't want kids to view it, then don't have them view it. You are in that control sheet there, or a seat for yourself. You can say yes, it's kid-friendly or not. And if you want views right now, so it looks like my GoPro just turned on because it thought it said GoPro turn off. There you go. So that's what that beeping in the background was. So yes, this is any GoPro which has good stabilization will work for most vlogging, and it's very easy, especially if you're those people who are vlogging, you have children. It's more sturdier, and it gets the job done, and that's what I like about this one. I've seen the reviews on the Hero 8. I think I'm gonna wait till the 9 or 10 if I'm gonna get another GoPro, but I think this one will work just fine. And again, we have all these shoutouts. I'm sleepy now. Okay, Alona says, I'm sleepy now. See you tomorrow again. Good night. Well, good bless. So as I said, I'll be back on tomorrow around 11 o'clock. So you'll be able to join me for at least another hour and a half or so like you did today. So please come on. And we have a lot of call outs. GoPro turn off. GoPro. There we go. So GoPros are very good one. As I said before, I started doing vlogs a lot more. I used to just be a photographer, and I have upgraded. I have upgraded my cavalry of lenses and cameras over a year. I started on a Canon Power Shot many years, and I'm gonna probably have to stand up for this one. So just give me a moment here. So this is my Nikon D800. They don't make this anymore. This is the lens I use. I haven't taken it off for months because I have an issue with the inside getting completely dirty inside, and I don't know how it gets that. But since I've left it on continuously and have not since I have not changed it, I have not had a dust spot on my camera lens since I've done that. Now this particular gear is a pro style. This costs thousands of dollars. If you're a Filipino, I can't put that in peso concept. I mean thousands of US dollars. I spent thousands of dollars Canadian for it. And this is a 24-70 Tamron f 2.8, which means it's a fast speed lens, DI, VC, and USD G2. That's the name that they have provided it. So that's what I have here as well. So that's my camera gear that I shoot most of the photographs that you might see on my Facebook. And I also have a battery pack at the very bottom that can come off if I really want it. This gives me extra time for photographing and maybe some videoing. I can video with this camera as well if I change it. See, the battery pack just comes off. I'll put it back on so I don't lose it. This I use on a tripod most times out of 10. And the reason why is I just get stabler shots and I can do a lot more slow motion, or when I'm doing landscapes, when I do landscaping photographs, stabilization is a key to get the best results that you can have. I've done handhold landscape shots and portraiture work. I just find that it's better off just to have it on tripod when you're doing things that are not even things that are not moving, but things that you want the same level. And I do a lot of a technique called HDR. And if you see it on your phone, it just means that the camera is taking about 3 or more, or actually it is anything between 2 to 9 shots, depending on your camera. My camera can do up to a bracketing of 9 shots. So I get different levels of lighting and stuff like that. So that's my camera gear that I normally take out. And my tripod is in my vehicle, so I don't have to always pack it downstairs from my place. All right, so I guess we still have a few people still left here. So hopefully everybody is friends and everybody smash the like again. Please support. And again, thank you for Filipino international vloggers, and to my YT Organics, for our organic friends who have supported me today. I also call out for those teams to come to my vlog tomorrow. I'm going to be on at about 11 o'clock again, Pacific Standard Time, the same time slot, the same shutter speed time, place, and channel. So I will be probably messaging these teams to come and help. And Yeah, I guess we have our conversation about dating die out on that one. So so today the invitation is still open to come on board with the live stream here. If you want to promote your channel, it's still available. I'll place the link once again down below. There we go. All right, so yes, it's a very nice camera. Yes, it's a very nice camera. I've been fixing because I've had some focusing problems with it. I've been fixing it rather than buying a brand new camera because of how I like the camera, and that the second time I got it repaired, it was cheaper because I went through Nikon itself. If you get a big camera, most repairs should be done through an RMA process, even if it is um, even if it's out of warranty, pay for it. I know it's a lot of money sometimes to fix a big camera, but I recommend everybody that has a big camera to stick with your manufacturer. If you have a, you yeah, so yes, if you have a big camera and you need repairs on a lens, go to the manufacturer of that lens or to the camera body. They'll probably give you a better price because I've taken it to third-party resources before, and they charge maybe 30 or 40% more than what Nikon or Canon has. But if you have it in your budget where you're so big now as a vlogger, you can just go and purchase a brand new one if something goes bad. So. And just to let you know about my environment here, a lot of people may or may not already know. Uh, there's my saying again. All the photos behind me, some are a little shined out by the shine from the window, but those are all my photos. The big ones that are the long ones on my back behind me here. One's a bridge in Vancouver, which is about an hour away. Below that is a cityscape at night down by the famous park. You can Google it. It's called Stanley Park. I was on the seawall. Mahal TV channels come on. Well, it's good evening for them in Saudi Arabia. It's afternoon here in British Columbia, Canada, on the west coast there. Welcome aboard. Come on and enjoy my live stream today. And yeah, so the one on the bottom there, you may have saw something called the Expo Center, or it's called the Science World. If you Google Science World for Vancouver, Science World, there's a big ball on there. On the other side are some of the hockey arenas, and the arenas, they are very close together. So I was able to put a panoramic together years ago to and stitch it together so I can see that whole waterfront. And it's beautiful because one has lots of lights coming in the water, and the other ones have boats in front of me that I brought up the shadows with. I'm very talented in the photography world. And if you need something photoshopped or whatever, I'm here to help you. So if you have like an old photo that is kind of damaged and need a little bit of fixing up with, you can always contact me. Like, I mean, I'm here to help you out. I know a lot about Photoshop, quite a bit. I'm working with it more. I understand it a lot more, and I can definitely help people. 11:25. Okay, welcome Mahal TV from Saudi Arabia, or my international friends. Thank you very much for coming to my live stream. I appreciate this. I know it's late where if it's 11:25 in the evening, then it's kind of late for you guys. Thank you very much. A shout out for everybody. Everybody is here. A lot of people are here. New people are here. which is fantastic. I'm so glad that you're able to show up and support my stream and be part of this conversation. And yes, it's only 12:29 my time, so there's about 11 and a half hour difference between you and me right now. I would imagine. I would imagine that is that would be either Monday or Tuesday. It'll be probably Tuesday night, I believe. There. Or hold on. Today is my Tuesday. I've lost the days here. Tuesday. So today's Tuesday, so it might be Wednesday there, possibly because of the time difference. But welcome aboard and thank you very much. We appreciate everything that you're doing here. So please make sure the hit the like button and hit the red button. And also make sure you write comments that are suitable for every single person here. So if you're English and they speak Tagalog, or you see a lot of Tagalog comments on their stream, please use Google Translator to translate it into their language, and so you guys can communicate and be friends and have a good time. So. Again, just another call out. I'm willing. If you look up about 4 or 5 posts there above my wife food and overseas, there's a StreamYard link at the very top of that link. So if you want to come on and promote your channel, please do so. We'll be more than happy. I'll do a little interview with you. Hopefully, find out what it's about. Get people involved, really involved, so they can continue to come to your your vlogs or to your chat and really get some excitement for your channel. So. Again, I have to remind myself to smile and laugh a little bit. As serious as this part. So can I ask you, what is a cause of an earthquake that probably happened on now? But give me a few seconds here. I'm just looking at news here. I'll be right with you. So again, there was a 5.9 earthquake. It looks like it was 5:22 November 8th. That was yesterday to me. So we're still having problems with the earthquakes in the Philippines here, centralized around Bukidnon, Philippines yesterday. Wow, I didn't even know that. So anyway, if you want to know more about that, you can just Google that. Wow, that area has been struck with multiple earthquakes in the last few weeks, as you all know, and they once they keep on getting hit, things get more and more destroyed, and more people lose their houses and stuff. But as I want to let you know, what happens is with an earthquake, it's a fault line. Basically, when one plate goes another, whether or not there's a C plate here, I have to go back so I can see this here. There's a C plate here, and another one is going underneath of it, and it's pushing hard, and it's making that rumbling sound, the earthquake in the Philippines. So when that it's a place colliding together, on the bottom floor, and that's what's causing the earthquakes in Mindanao lately. And we, yes, what for your. So as I said, it's plates crashing underneath, whether or not it's the other this way or this way. The plates are crashing into each other, and that's why it makes the earthquake. It's because of that pressure, and it's building up, releasing gases. So wow, it hits home. Like my wife's in Mindanao as well. Our family's in Mindanao. They've been yes, Mindanao area. Yes, very much so. We keep them in prayer while they are dealing with this. They are having a lot of activity. I'm not really sure when this is going to stop. This is Mother Nature needs to take its course, and hopefully they get to have these things stopped so they can start rebuilding the ruins and finding and continuing on to the searches there. It's very scary. We get them here on the west coast as well, Vancouver every once in a while. Once in a while we'll get the earthquake, shaking, and the earth is just moving. One time I was in the middle. I was in my this is an apartment building, and I have a center of this building, and which is the games room. I was in it, and what happened is that somebody came in and says, "You're in here. Can you not feel the earthquake?" No, because I was in the center part of the building. So everybody else on the sides were going like this, and I was just doing very slowly, and I couldn't feel it. And the lights were swaying. I've had it where it's happened at work as well. The lights start swaying, your eyes become blurry, like things are moving. It's a scary situation to be in when you're in a. Well, the fact is that yes, you need to be alert for it, but life goes on. I mean, I realize this is scary. The earth is trembling underneath your feet. It feels like you're going to be sucked into the earth or wherever it is, but really it's just shaking. And so the fact is that, um, we definitely need to pray for Mindanao. As I said, they have a lot of they need a lot of praying from now until these earthquakes stop, because it'll take years for some of these places like Bukakan or Davao to repair the damage. There's a lot of concrete in the Philippines, and I never really thought of why in the Philippines their earthquake for schools was to kind of run out of the building, because in Canada with our wood frames and stuff, the safest way is to get underneath the well, make sure you're not underneath a glass desk like I'm at right now, but underneath like a table or whatever it is. Well, thank you very for food overseas that you've taken some time to research that a little bit more. My lovely wife, is helping me out here. Um, it is according to science, there is an energy underground in the soil of Mindanao, and when it turns hot, it will create earthquakes or shaking. Thank you very much for that information. That is, I just know the explanation for the plates going underneath here on the plates on the west coast, but because there is a lot of energy in Mindanao, Mindanao is known for having a lot of resources that have not been extracted yet because of the protection of the government. Um, sometimes it has to be sometimes the energy needs to be released, and there needs to be more proven science on this before they start even looking into maybe selling it for natural gases or what it is there. I know there's a lot of gas and there's a lot of minerals, but as I said, don't need to rape the land clean of all this resource. It is a beautiful area. I want to keep Mindanao green and beautiful. But as I said, if they can tap into a little bit of the resources that are there, and there's some that are very, very lucrative for mining and drilling and stuff like that. And that is the gases, like the natural gas that's in some of the in the ground kind of thing. So if they can release some points, maybe these things might not happen as many. But as I said, it needs some scientific research on that. So I don't know how many times it says, but I just noticed it said I know my research was from yesterday, or said it was yesterday. But anyway, yeah, it's devastating when you have earthquakes. There's a lot of damage, and with the construction in the Mindanao area, which is mostly concrete, yeah, that's why I believe they tell people to run out the door rather than going underneath the door frame or underneath a table or whatever, just to get clear of all the concrete structures and stuff like that, and the lighting falling kind of thing. And they think that the safest policy at that time is just to run out. Here in Canada, we tell people they go under a desk until the shaking stops, or when the tremors stop, and then once the tremor stops, you walk out to the building after it's all cleared, and you meet up in a parking lot, just like a fire drill. We meet up in a parking lot, or in, and then we wait for further assistance to have people look at it. I believe my wife, Food and Overseas, has mentioned before that this kind of happened many years ago. That they had multiple earthquakes, and then eventually settled down for many, many years. And then we're at this point where it's back to where it is volatile, and it's continue on. We just lift up we lift up everybody who's in Mindanao right now. It sounds like there was another earthquake in the Bukhakan area, Mindanao area. So we keep all those people in our hearts and our prayers while this terrifying event is happening right now. We know that they're strong people. I'm sure as soon as we have some sort of rest on this on these on us, that they can start to rebuild. They are strong people. They come from the land of Duterte, strong guy, and also the land of Manny Pacquiao, which is a boxer. I know this is going to be hard for a lot of people. I'm pretty sure people have lost their lives, and our hearts are out there. We're sending out our love to the Filipinos in Mindanao once again. Here, sounds like there's another tremor today, so this is a lot of people are a lot of people are thinking what's going on. They're freaking out. Hopefully, they just can calm down. They know it's just an earthquake. We just get out and be safe. If you're safe, please make sure. Oh, if you are with Mahal TV channel, you're looking at my live stream right at this moment here. I know I'm not having too many people. I have about 7 people. If you have people in that area and you know who Mahal TV channel's family is, please help out. She's very nervous about the family. So I guess these so it looks like it's volcanologist. So basically the volcanoes might be starting to activate again or become lively again. So let's see what happens. Hello, Arlene and Pisana. How are you doing? Welcome aboard. I'm glad that you could join me. So yes, we have just found out. I guess there's another tremor in Mindanao area, Bukhakan area, and we have a few people who are very wary. So let's keep them and their families that are in the Mindanao area in prayer today. There, Arlene. So we've been talking about multiple stuff. This one just came up here. So we've been talking about it quite a bit for the last couple minutes here. So we'll continue to go on here. So good afternoon to Arlene. She's on the eastern side of things. So, and she shouts out everybody. It says hello. And yeah, it's crazy. We have to keep them in prayer. And my wife, Food and Overseas, which is doing some research for me, did some research about the science is that there is energy under the ground of Mindanao. When it turns hot, it will create earthquakes or shaking. So just something that if you don't see that in the feed, you now have that information. Again, I thank you everybody who have joined me for my live stream. My shout out to Team Canada, to um, Filipino international vloggers, and if there's anybody here from my YT Organics, thank you very much for coming. Thanks for spending the time with me. Thank you for everything. Without you, this live stream is not possible. So thank you very much for your taking some time out for your day there. So my question today is: now that we know that there was an earthquake in the Mindanao area today, does any of you have a survival kit ready to go in case there was a big earthquake in your area? I know I should have one, and I don't have one available, but I do have a first aid kit in my vehicle from when I took over my vehicle. I had one available for me. So there is a first aid kit there, and basically a survival kit in case something like this happens. Are you prepared to relocate in an instant, in a matter of an instant, and ready to get your family out? And could you survive a couple weeks where you're at a camp? I know in the Philippines you can be outside tents for a long time. That's how they put you if you don't have your house. Hello, Phase Family Channel. You need to be prepared. As I said, the only way to survive, you need an exit plan out of your building, whether or not you're in Toronto or whether or not you're in like Vancouver myself, where we do get earthquakes more, or if you're in the Philippines, do you have that survival mentality to get your family out safe? We love our families. This is why YT is going with those kid, making things kid friendly. If you want to be on kid channels, um, as I said, if you're looking for more views, the kid friendly thing might be something you might want to look into because you might get more kids looking at your videos and gaining those watch hours, and then you can eventually just release that kid friendly notification once you've reached your watch hours or whatever the case might be. You're not stuck there. I have removed a couple videos where I did not want the kid friendly on there anymore after thinking about it because I looked at the video and go, oh, that's not really kid friendly. I need to get rid of it because YT will probably block it anyway. So, and I have cheers to you, host, and we're going to continue. So everything is everybody's here. We're having a good time, and thank you very much for everybody for joining me on this live stream here. We got kind of a good conversation going at this moment here. I do that here all the time. I had been bugged at my last job. I hear here or there. I see alrighty then. I had all these phrases that people would kind of joke with me. You say them a lot, and I still do. It seems like I've kept that habit, and I haven't been speaking to people over Canada or the United States for the last month and a half, so I haven't broken that bad habit. So again, I was talking about my stuff on my wall before. As you can see over here, we have over this direction, I have the, as I said, the Second Narrows Bridge in Vancouver. Also, a panoramic of the lights at from Canada Place to about the other side of Stanley Park. And I also have one where I took a picture from Science World to approximately where what we call British Columbia Place or BC Place, as it's known. It's an arena to play hockey and soccer. All right, so Mahal TV, I thank you very much for joining me. I want to make sure that your kids are able to sleep. And we wish you a good night. And hopefully, join my channel tomorrow. I'll be on about around the same time tomorrow as well. I'm going to try to do this Monday through Friday. So I'm on day 2. So that means that it's only Tuesday here on the West Coast. So please join me tomorrow. If you enjoyed everything here, please bring some subject matter that we can talk about as we can evolve this conversation together. So I thank you everybody for joining me and staying for almost the 2 hours here. And I'll probably give this another half an hour to see how things go. And please invite more people from whether or not you're with the Panoia International or with Organic YTT Friends, or if you're with Team Canada, please invite more people. As I said, we're all here together. We want to become each other's friends, and people who have not seen everybody here, they can get a hold of each other and talk. And we had some good discussions so far today. We had some talk about, once again, the Child Act today for the regulating the children online here so far. And we've also talked about the sadness of having earthquakes. We got to both, and now we have you in our thoughts and prayers today. We have yes, good night, Mahal TV. Good night, and we are. We have also just went over some of my gear very, very quickly today. So what I used, and had a little bit of conversation about that. We also had we had some people who started to make some very good friends, more like in the dating format. So maybe we'll see what happens. And I think everybody so far. So. Oh, we still have Mitchie Pie. Nice to see you. I shout you out today as so people can go to your channel and take a look at your wonderful content. I remember the time when I was looking at your content and going to your channel. Thank you very much for your support. So, and I guess I'm getting a little coarse like a horse, so I'm gonna have some iced tea. So. Which is that intro drink I had. GoPro turbo. Again, some sort of saying turned on my GoPro, so if you have any subjects that you would like to discuss at this today, I'm here. If you would like to come and pitch your channel, I'll be more than happy to sit here and help figure out to tell people what your channel is all about, and we can just have a little have another have another discussion over your channel. And we can definitely have, we have a little interview and we can talk and also take a look at everybody and answer questions from them as well. If you're interested, I will set that link back up here. The link is below if you want to come aboard and just and shout out your channel, give some or, talk about it, talk about your branding, who you're reaching out to, what motivated you to become on YouTube, whatever you want to do. We'll discuss these things if you're interested. Well, I'm gonna put my headphones down for a bit. I will be back in the last few moments, and just a bit of a commercial break. All right. All right, I'm back here. Thank you very much for those three people who are still with me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for everybody who's still with me. Yes, I'm back here. I'm sorry that was a quick break. So leave me a note and I'll return back. Okay. All right. So I thank you very much for all those who kept on keep joining me every day here and helping me out. So we're at still 3K here. Yes, we shout out everybody, and hopefully everybody connects with each other. So yes, shout out to everybody, everybody who is still here. Thank you very much. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Welcome. And if you're busy going to different people's vlogs, as I said, you can use anybody in my live stream and fish and become friends with them. Please do so. We're here for each other. Hopefully this my channel grows. I'll be here again tomorrow at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Pacific Standard Time. I'll try to make this a routine at this time of day between Monday through Friday. Oh, we have Baby Aden TV. Welcome, welcome. Please, if you're not friends with Baby Aden TV, please connect with them. Please, please do so. And thank you very much. We're going to all reach the goal together. We're all going to graduate, hopefully. And if you have already graduated, congratulations. And I am doing fantastic today. It's sort of a sunny, cloudy day here in BC or in Chilliwack, British Columbia. So I'm quite pleased. I'm here helping you guys. Got a positive attitude. We're going to get this thing done today. And so this again, Baby Aden TV. If you'd like to come would like to have a topic, or you would like to come and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to do so. And baby, I don't know, I'm hoping that you're having a great day too, and you can hopefully you're going to enjoy this live stream today. I'm going to continue for maybe another half an hour, which is a little bit half an hour more than I did yesterday. So we do welcome you aboard. And if you have any tips for anybody who is fishing, what you do, like, I mean, I'll let you know. Uh, yes, right. TT imposes more rules. Yes, yeah. Copa is the number one news on there. As I said, you just have to content users can, if you want more views, and you can, and if it's kid friendly, make it kid friendly. If it's not, then put that is for a older geodemic. As I said, it's all about protecting our kids, and as I said, regulation after regulation, it makes more work for us content creators to make it kid friendly kind of thing. So if it's making kid friendly, then it goes. I believe it doesn't get monetized, is what it is. Or if it is going to be a monetized, then it's going to be kid friendly or kind of content for monetization, whatever they're going to do with this. But it sounds like there is there is definitely going to be no advertisements on kid friendly content, because lots of people are going to advertise. So that is the number one thing. The regulating of YTT. All right, please make sure you go and visit the houses of all the people here. Please make sure you hit the like, the red button, and comment appropriately. Please, no spam. Keep the comment. Watch at least 3 or 4 minutes of the video, and try to follow along the best you can. Like, I mean, if you don't understand the content or what they're saying, if there's something beautiful in it, then mention that. As I said, again, I did this on my second live stream. I mentioned that when you're becoming friends, and if there is something that you don't like about something, don't hit the thumbs down. Make sure it's in the comments and say, like this could have been improved, or whatever the case might be, and then another positive. So you're doing it in a friendly manner. I call it the hamburger effect. You do the good, a bad, and another good. So so it doesn't seem kid and non-kids. Yeah. Yes. It. I'll do some more research. Like, I mean, I'm all about protecting children in the world, and making sure that they're not getting into the content that they're not supposed to be. I was growing up that way. Like, I mean, I was not allowed to watch certain TV shows growing up when I was a kid. That was monitored by my parents, and technically, parents need to take responsibility for that. But as I said, the governing world, the world is changing, where it's now being put on the backbones of everybody. Everybody needs to be, sensitive of the kids' needs, and what they can watch and what they can't watch. But which is an extra step. Oh well, as I said, if it's not kid friendly, then you're not going to get the kid watches. If you put it as you're getting, if you put kids in, then you're going to get less monetization when you do monetize your channel, and it can be removed. So if you do get the views on there that you need to, or the watch hours that you're looking for, you can always change it back to being non kid friendly. I have done that a couple of times so far since this ruling has come out. But as I said, if we're responsible adults and we love our children, then this extra step will be just something that you have to do every single time you upload a video. So yes, I don't understand why governing it needs to be done, because it should be the responsibility of YouTube in general. Um, I, I like the fact that they're protecting kids. That's the first and foremost thing. But this YouTube, for us to be punished alongside YouTube if we're not kid friendly, or whatever the regulation is there, if it's not, then that it makes we as content creators have to make a decision whether or not they want more views or not. So, and a lot of kids watch YouTube, and if it's kid friendly, then you're going to get a lot of people, kids or family or parents, clicking on it and viewing something that's hours and hours. All right, so food overseas will be gone. That was my wife. Thank you very much for joining us there, and we'll keep on talking a little bit more about the kid-friendly marker that you need to push on all your content by a certain date, I believe it is. It's going to be a lot of work. If you have thousands and thousands of videos, then you will have to have somebody go in and edit all of them to say whether or not they're safe or not, or whether or not they're kid-friendly or not. Sometimes I just tell people, if you're not sure, then just don't put the kid-friendly. If you know that there's if you know that there is no violence or anything like that, and you would like it kid friendly, then do so. Uh, just if it's something that attracts people to your channel, and get you there. As I said, the marker can be removed, and it does take a little bit of time. I think it takes a couple hours for it to remove off YouTube if you decide to go where it's non-kid friendly. And again, I am going to be trying to do my live stream at 11 o'clock a.m. Every day for 5 days a week here, and hopefully it continues next week. So yes, we're going to try to make it consistency is a key thing to your videos and everything else like that. We want to help you and get your channel noticed and understand, and that's why you come to these live streams. And we want to make friends. We want to encourage each other. It's one of the better places to be. So please come in, and if you have other people, I want to shout out again the my support network, which is the uh, Organic YTT and Friends. My main one, which is Filipino International Vloggers. And as I said, all these links will be down below. And my Canadian Team Canada that has supported me today. And everybody who came today, I appreciate I appreciate you coming out today and helping me out, and coming to show your support and love. As I always say, it's better to give than to receive. So I realize some of my helpers. Oh, I have my. Okay, welcome Kids Color TV Network. So, Baby Alden, if you're younger, there is Kids Color TV Network you can apply to or look at, and they have all kinds of cartoons there for you. And it looks like they have already smashed you and liked you and wrote comments on your network there. And I believe Kids in Color TV network has mostly long videos that have multiple cartoons and stuff on there. So please check Kids Color TV and TV network. I'll give this live stream another 15 minutes. I appreciate everybody who's here. Thank you for staying on with me, and we. Again, I can't thank you enough. Like, I mean, I could thank you and thank you all day long, but I can't thank you enough for helping me achieve my goals, and we all are together. All right, then, ESN OF log. I'm glad that you're going to be here to the end. As I said, another 15 minutes because I will have to take my lovely wife to work. And so I'm glad that you're here to the end. Thank you very much. And thank you for watching. So. And if there's anything here that interested you and you wanted me to do on my next live feed where I can have more time, please just let me know, and I will hopefully I will explain stuff or have time to research it out before sitting here just sitting here and mumbling kind of thing. So I'll get more views if you give me a comment below. If you're looking on the live stream repeat, if you heard something that you wanted me to go over again, or you wanted me to do more in-depth review on something else that we went through here today, please let me know. Like, we're here to help each other, and if I can make this as entertaining as possible, thank you very. We want you to make sure that you guys can all reach your goals. So, well, so tell ESN OFW, tell me more about yourself. KSA. Watching at KDA. That's in the Emirates. Is that correct? Good. And what time is it there, ESN? Very interesting. LS, not same other streams. Well, yeah, a lot of other streams will just read out the comments, and well, I want to be helpful. I'm trying to reach out to as many people as I can to help them reach their goals. I know there's a lot of people fishing and have questions. So if you know English, you can listen to, or if you don't know English well, then you can also know how I speak and how to talk. Yeah, I don't want to confuse people. I know this was a lot of what we call, it's a joke in the Philippines that when I speak English, it's nosebleed because they have to speak also in English as well. So it's the same when I talk to them in Tagalog, or when I go into their chat room, I get a lot of Tagalog, and I also get a nosebleed. So I joke with them as well that when I go to into the into their live stream that, you know, yeah, well, you're no stream on my English, I am no stream on your Tagalog, and or if it's Arabic, then I say it's Arabic kind of thing to get the idea that we're all working. I am Esperanzo from 28 20 working at hotel. It's 12 a.m. Yes, fish. I want to be entertaining in a different way. Like, I mean, I have different interests and passion in life, and I do want to help people. And again, interested. I'll get if there's a news update, I'll put it in there. For I want to be different than everybody else. Where you say it's not fishing or shout outs, you know, whatever. Um, the hotel industry, yes, I see a lot. I think I might have you um, on my YouTube already, and I think you were doing a tour of your hotel, and I found that very interesting. And keep it up. So so the hotel industry, there is a lot of Filipinos all over the world that do things like maids. They do healthcare. They do, but as I said, I love my Filipino Philippines are also my passion. Like, I mean, I love my wife and I love their family. I like to connect with the Filipino people. I like everybody around the world to come and help out with this live stream. Please encourage your friends to come out next time. ESN OFW vlog, and we can shout them out. And as I said, it is 12 o'clock your time. I know a lot of guys, you know, they're working at this time of night, and they're like either like at a front desk, and it's really boring, so they need something to do. So I would love for all your friends to come and help out around this time. As I said, this is live streams are fantastic because you can go on at any time you want, but you need to be consistent at the time that you go on. So if you do one, say the next day or so, just write me a note, send me a note. Oh, excellent! I'm glad that you're I am attending only LS to help streamer to reach your time. Excellent, fantastic. Uh, so make sure you maybe if you get a couple, you know, if you yes, it's a very good gesture and all that good stuff. Yes, take care of the guests, not only the guests of all the ladies and gentlemen. All right, excellent. So anyway, um, yeah, I've never worked in a hotel. I've been to a hotel multiple times in my life, but yeah, those are all pretty hard jobs to do. So I once wanted to work out in the I had aspirations to work on a cruise ship because I wouldn't have had to have housing rentals or anything like that. But then something happened and things changed, and I got my call center job, and everything was working just perfectly for me. So, and I'm sorry I lost. Oh, I have three people in here. Wow. Well, welcome to those other three people. Hello. If you're not talking to me, please come in and look at my stream blog. Go and interact with the people on this blog, and some are here still, some are not. But if you go through the stream, you can fish and have some fun. Please, I would like to have you comment. This is Kids in Color TV still just wants to shout out the ESN OFW vlog for coming here and staying for all this. So thank you very much for Kids in Color TV. And then, of course, I have ESN OFW vlog, and I'm not sure who else I have here, but I thank you very much for being here. So I'm going to give you this. I think we're running down a little bit here. I am going to stop the vlog in about 10 minutes from now. So if we get more people come on, I might take a little longer, but I really do need to make sure I get my wife safely to work, which is only a couple of yards away from our house anyway. So. Here they. I love that. I finally got that motto that you had there. So ESN. I had to read it a couple times. So what do you do when you're not serving ladies and gentlemen at your hotel? ESN. All right, you can leave it open. Yes, not a problem. Here you go and have some sleep. It is late there, as I realized. You told me by what time it was there. So thank you for leaving your computer open, and yeah, I'll see you at my next vlog. Hopefully, you come back to my vlog tomorrow, and hopefully we can have more time to chat. Again, this was a little bit longer than I was planning on doing, which is always unexpected. But I did leave a little bit of time and time for this in case something overran like this, or I got talking on a subject. I had like a half an hour extra. One day I'm hoping that we'll have a lot more people come to my to the live stream here, and please invite your friends for tomorrow, 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is Vancouver time. So as I said, it's around the same time every day. Try to be consistent on my time, be here on time, and we're here together. All right, so we have another about 6 minutes to go before I will end the live stream. For today, I've been on for about 2.5 hours. This is about one of the longest I've been on. I've been on vlog other people's LSs and been on them and explained my channel and been a co-host almost with them for a long time, and I was on for about 3 or 4 hours, but I was not getting any watch hours out of it. But I was promoting my channel, so it was worth the while kind of thing. Again, we'll have we keep the prayer of Mindanao. If you're still here and you're in the Mindanao area, I know it's approximately 5 o'clock your time, Manila time. I'll just double check that for you. Yes, Manila time right now is 5:24. So if you're still with me, that's good. Uh, Again, we thank you very much for the support of Team Filipino International vloggers, and the GoPro just turned on again. GoPro turn off. I'm gonna pull the battery. All right, it looks like our feed has just kind of died off there. So thank you very much for the 3 people who are still viewing my live stream. I believe it's still Kids Color TV Network and ESN OFW. Uh, all right, so we almost, I don't think I have any more viewers anymore. I lost them again. So give me, all right, I think I'm talking to nobody at this time. Okay, so 2 hours and almost 30 minutes have gone by almost. I think I'm going to wrap this up. Again, please, thank you very much. Please smash a like if you're watching the end of this broadcast here. Please subscribe. Please go through my my friends and family here that have come to help out. Please give them non-spam comments. Please, if there's a concern or anything and you saw a comment by somebody, please reach out to them and maybe comment on their stream that say you heard about the earthquake that we talked about, or the subject of the child regulations. I think it's COPPA. That's what it's called. Please write me a note in my description. All right, so we're getting down to the last 30 seconds here. I thank you all for viewing my live stream. Hopefully this was informative. Hopefully you didn't get too big of a nosebleed. Again, thank you very much for choosing to watch my Alice today. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Love from Shutter Speed. My name is Ryan. You can get me a hold of me at Ryan Space Dick on Facebook. Thank you very much for attending my live stream.